welcome back to part 2. If you guys haven't watched part 1, definitely go watch part 1 because I dropped a few gems in that video. But I wanted to say part 2 specifically for the social aspect of my sophomore year, because this year was just like seriously amazing and so much fun. And honestly, looking back on my freshman year experience video, I like literally crack up because I was so like stern and just so uptight about what I did and didn't do and what you should and shouldn't do, which still like applies, but some of the things I even said in that video is some of the things I did this year. Like my sophomore year, I truly lived a little bit more and I really got out a little bit more. I'm still thankful about the way I went about it my freshman year in terms of like really handling business and not being too like party driven. I wouldn't even really say party driven, it's just that I know I probably could have got out like a little bit more. I made a lot more friends or acquaintances this year, a lot more people I got to know this year simply because I did go out a lot more. And not even just like parties per se, but like just certain events on campus. Like there were so many events last year that I literally was just like, nah, I don't feel like it, you know, or nah, I'm just gonna just stay in my room and do this. But yeah, like really getting out there and just meeting new people, mingling with you know, the student body is really fun. And I think that had a lot to do with why I had so much fun this year. Now I will say homecoming this year for me was like actually trash. But I was so thankful for it because I met one of my new besties. She knows who she is. But yeah, like I didn't really have fun this year homecoming. My dad always told me that like homecoming is not the same every single year, so I'm hoping that this year for my junior year it's a movie. Because I really just did not enjoy myself. Like I didn't even go to the concert this year. Like I was not a fan of Kodak Black. Like Kodak has a few bops, but like I don't really care for Kodak like that. And like Gucci Mane was not even enough for me to be like, yeah, I want to go to the concert. Like I feel like that lineup could not top my freshman year experience as far as like 2 Chainz and 21 Savage, because 2 Chainz gave like an amazing performance for my freshman year experience. So yeah, that's that. What's new? It's always hot during homecoming, so I mean it wasn't that like I just feel like I had like a mental breakdown during homecoming this year. Like it was just so much going on and there's so many things that didn't go as planned. And I'm the type of person that if something doesn't go how I envisioned it in my head, sometimes I kind of like get a little worked up and then I just get frustrated and I just get upset and I'm just like not feeling it. So fast forward after homecoming, things really started getting fun. Like I think this is key for any incoming freshmen or returning sophomores, just returning students in general. Like if you have a solid friend group, I swear that just makes school even more fun. Like I talk to my friends now, like even when I'm back at home, we still communicate, we have our group messages and everything, but really having a solid friend group that has, you know, a lot in common with you in terms of like the same motives to be in school and do great and do good things, it really does make a true difference. Like me and my friends can have fun without even having to go to a party. Like we literally can have fun at our own place because that's just how great our friend dynamic is. And I think that's really important when it comes to coming to college and finding a great friend group. You know, friends that are going to hold you accountable. I'm the type of friend that's going to tell you what you don't want to hear but you need to hear because I believe in you and I love you, you know what I mean? So that's really important. You definitely want to have great friends on your side, because even when you go out to parties and events and y'all like really super turn, you know, sometimes you have to go into like are you good mode, because like it just can get like that sometimes at parties. And like I am considered the mom of my friend group. Like I'm the one that's like, you know, and I just feel like, you know, everyone needs that certain role in a friend group. Like you don't have to be the mom, but you know, everybody has their own individual role. And I just love my friends. I love my friends so much because I have so many memories. Like if you guys follow me on Instagram, make sure you do at the OKaeKaela, because I have so many clips, even the past vlogs that I've posted on here, that just show how much fun me and my friends truly have. Like the parties that we went to this year as a friend group was just amazing. Like every time we went out, a memory was made, like something funny. Like we even talk about it now in our group messages, like I can't wait for next year because you know this is gonna be yada yada, and it's just fun stuff like that. Now as far as like the love life, I know you guys have probably been wondering, like, does Kaela have a boyfriend? I don't. I don't have a boyfriend, and I just feel like if you're coming into school, please don't think that it's gonna be like stump the yard. I promise y'all it's not like that. It really isn't. Like, honestly, going to HBCU is dang near going to high school. Like, it's like a high school 2.0. Yes, you get to do a whole little restart and really just find yourself. That's great. That's what you're supposed to do. But if you think that you are going to jump into a relationship and you're going to find love in your life right away, good luck. Some people do. And personally, for me, I just feel like a lot of guys are still not mature in college. Like, even the ones that are older than you in a sense, like, people are not trying to settle down right away. Like, you need to control or delete that out of your head. I probably said this exact same thing in my freshman year video, and not much has changed. One thing I have noticed, though, is it's okay to have a lot of males in your friend group. That, to me, is, like, super duper important. Because I feel like, I know some girls, you guys can probably understand what I'm about to say, like, I feel like you do need to have male friends, because if you really are feeling some dude and you're like, you know, let me go ask him, does he know any like history behind him or things like that, which shouldn't really like affect you getting into a relationship. In a sense, I kind of want to know what I'm getting into also. And there's just certain things that I look for in a guy, and sometimes, you know, I give guys chances and it's just like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. Like, I've been in situations and dates where I really feel like I want to go home within the first 15 minutes. And I just feel like, oh my gosh, why did I give you the time of day? Like, and that's okay. Like, you're supposed to like date, because you're not exclusively dating anybody, so you can date who, I mean, yeah, if you're not exclusively dating anybody, so you can date whoever you want to date. But there are some people who make you feel like you're obligated to truly give them the time of day, or only be talking to them. And I'm not saying be talking to everybody. I'm just saying, if y'all are not on the same page and say, hey, I think we should be exclusively boyfriend and girlfriend, then you can talk to whoever you want to talk to. I just feel like college is like the time of your life where you really need to like find yourself and kind of like just really see what you will and won't tolerate. I feel like I was in a relationship in high school that taught me so much that when I came to college, I was already on some like, I'm not playing around. Like, if you're serious about this and I'm serious about this, then let's see where this goes. But for the most part, I'm not really impressed. And one thing I really do find is when a girl really knows what she wants, or at least knows half of what she wants, or at least knows what she doesn't want, and carries herself in a certain manner, it can be very, very intimidating to guys sometimes. Like, so intimidating to the point where they feel like you're being a B, or you're just mean, or you're playing hard to get. And that's not even the case. Like, there's nothing wrong with being assertive, like, and knowing what you want, ladies. So definitely don't make a guy make you feel bad for being you, you know. And you shouldn't have to like compromise being yourself with a guy because you're infatuated with their looks. Like, there's so many people in college that get so infatuated with looks that they care about what other people think. Like, oh, y'all be so cute together. Oh, like, he's so cute, you're so pretty. Like, looks is just half of it. And honestly, the ones that look the best low-key be the ones that are the worst, because one, they either know they look good so they think they can act and treat you any kind of way, or they look so good but they're like intellectually not there and they can't even carry a conversation. And that's already a deal breaker for me, because I just feel like, my dad used to tell me, if a guy isn't half as good as me, then he's not good enough for you. And that's honestly the type of standard that I hold these guys to. So if you can't even come to me maturely, intellectually, then we're not going to work. Because one thing, for sure, I'm going to feel like I'm running over you, and I never want to feel like I have to be a mother to guys, you know. But that's like a whole nother rant or whatever, because if you're an incoming freshman, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Don't be that girl who falls in love with the first person that likes you, because I promise you there's gonna be multiple people that like you, okay? Don't be that girl, because it's just not cute. It's not. You know, like, carry yourself in a very classy manner. Don't fall for everything and fall for everyone, because these guys are just a joke, honestly and truly. But, you know, that's besides the point. Another thing I want to touch bases on with you guys is, as you know, really get into college, there are going to be some times where you feel down, or you feel lost, or you just feel like, you know, what exactly am I doing, or what's my purpose? And there are times where you can feel like really depressed, or you just feel sad, and you can't even like really pinpoint why. So I am coming out with another video of some things that kept me, you know, really grounded, and just anything that's motivation wise in my life. Because if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I post a lot of quotes, and I really like to soak that in, let it marinate on my mind, and then that's how I go about my day. it's so important that you tackle every single day that you're in school and make connections and just have a great attitude. Even when you do feel a little down, just tell yourself, you know, I'm gonna make the most out of this day. And you know, I'm, you know, not counting the days, but I'm making the days count. And you really have to go about school in that type of mindset. But overall, you guys, like, my sophomore year was just a learning experience and really just a reassurance of what I already knew by the end of my freshman year. So one thing I definitely want to say, if there's anything you're getting out of this video or part one, I want you guys to know that college is truly what you make it. I hear so many stories, or just bad or sad stories of why people say they didn't want to go anymore, or they just hated it or dropped out. And I don't want you guys to think that because of what I'm telling you is how your college experience will go. You definitely don't want to write the same story as somebody. You know, you want this to be your own story. You want this to be your own path and your own journey. So really make the most out of it, because these years do go by fast. I cannot believe I'm about to be a junior in college. Like, I literally was doing my freshman dorm hall, if you guys remember that. Like, it's insane. So I definitely want you guys to make the best out of it. It's truly what you make it. Make some great friends, make some great connections, go hard every single day, plant great seeds, and know that the first no does not mean never. It means go harder, because there's something better waiting for you. And just be great. Like, honestly and truly, live your best life while you can, because, you know, adulthood is approaching slowly but surely. And that's another thing I'm excited about, you guys. I cannot wait to show you guys my empty apartment tour, my apartment tour when it's done being decorated, because I am now about to be paying big girl bills. I am moving off campus. Thank you, Lord. But yeah, so, you know, just a lot of things that are going to happen as you embark your journey in college. So I just want you guys to take what you can out of these videos. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below if you guys would like me to do another question and answer video as far as college questions you guys may have, because I'll definitely film a video for that, because there may be some things that I'm like not thinking of right now that would definitely be helpful to you guys that I've probably experienced. But yes, let me know what you think, and I love to hear you guys' feedback, and I will talk to you guys later in another video. Bye.